Spice. Welcome to the Driving with Spice channel. Hopefully everyone's having a lovely Sunday. Today I'm going to be making an exciting trip. Hey Mike the Bike Dasher, I'm going to be making an exciting trip to the original McDonald's. I've been watching YouTube videos on McDonald's and how they were created. Thank you for the hello, Mike the Bike Dasher. Yes, I've been watching a lot of videos on the McDonald's, how they were created, and I love that their business started out here in California, where your girl's at. And I love that about California. Los Angeles and California just in general, a lot of people that are like A-type personalities, business creators are here. They started here. Like Baskin Robbins also started here. They have their first location out here in California. Your girl's over at McDonald's. I was at McDonald's last night. Hey Corey, that's what Mike the Bike Dasher says. So I got my French fries. What's up? I'm out here in Marina Del Rey at the McDonald's / Chevron, and today I'm going to be going to the first McDonald's, which is located in San Bernardino, California, because I'm like obsessed with their story. And have you guys watched The Founder on Netflix yet? I didn't know their story, but I found it fascinating that it was two brothers who started off with like hardly anything, and they came here just like I came here to pursue a career like in film and acting. Well, one of the brothers did. And so their journey is a lot like mine. I'm also a small business owner. So to me, it's just exciting that you could start with something so small and like, look, McDonald's makes billions of dollars. But the two brothers kind of got ripped off by Ray Kroc. Now I know why they say, don't be a crock, or that's a crock. Have you guys ever heard that expression? The Kroc, Ray Kroc, he ripped off the two brothers of their business. He ripped them off of about $100 million in royalties every year off of a handshake deal. Yeah, it's crazy. I didn't realize what it meant. Now I do know. It's like, what a crock. So he ripped them off. He told them that they're going to get royalties each year, which is like $100 million that he ends up pocketing, or his family. A crock of shit. I think that's what it means. Now it makes sense to me. But you guys, so I'm going to be using Uber, the destination filter to get there. I do rideshare, so I'll be picking up customers to head there. That way, like, it's an hour and like 20 minutes away. I put that we arrive there around 3 o'clock. So that gives us plenty of time to like commute there and pick up some customers. That way we make our gas money back. And this, you guys are going to see like what the present day McDonald's looks like and what it originally looked like. The first one. Nice. Yeah, I have a lot of interesting facts about McDonald's. I'm like super fascinated with it. Did you guys know that the first McDonald's drive-thru was made in Sierra Vista, California? I have 3 good like friends of mine that are all DJs that lived in Sierra Vista. Well, Sierra Vista is a military city because there's a military base out there. And the military men could not go to McDonald's in fatigues. So that's why McDonald's created their drive-thru. I thought that was really interesting. I had no idea, and I'm originally from Arizona. And there's also another interesting fact about McDonald's that's located in Arizona. There's only one McDonald's with some turquoise arches. All the other locations has yellow. So I don't know if you guys could see it. I want you guys to see it because let me turn this around. But this McDonald's is the only McDonald's that has turquoise M. And the reason that is, it's because it's located in Sedona, Arizona. Have you guys ever been there? Sedona is beautiful. There's like a lot of red rocks there. And the franchise owner said that they needed to make the location more in keeping with the distinct desert environment. The blue was chosen to echo the sky, and the building is more orange and red to resemble the surrounding terrain. So that's pretty awesome. If you guys are ever in Sedona, make sure and check out this particular McDonald's because it's one of a kind. We're waiting right now for my first customer, so I'm just giving you guys some interesting facts about McDonald's. Let's see. There, the McDonald's logo, that yellow M over there, more people recognize this logo than the Christian cross. So more people recognize McDonald's than the cross. I thought that was pretty interesting too. Because like when you're in your own world and there's so many Christians around you, you think like everyone should know what the cross is, but they recognize that M more than they recognize the cross. Let me see what else. If you guys have any questions, let me know. The menus look different all over the world. The menus contain unique items that reflect local taste, so that's pretty cool too. Some examples, there's a Nürburger, 3 bratwurst on a bun in Germany, creamy stars are deep-fried star-shaped pieces of cheese in Italy, a McFala and a McCob in Israel. This is interesting. McSpaghetti, I had no idea, or pasta served with chicken McNuggets on the side of the Philippines is their McRice burger. Wow. Or a burger in which rice patties are used instead of buns. Singapore. Quiche de queso or cheese quiche, Brazil. Red bean pie in Hong Kong. Mekalu tiki burger or spice burger in India. So I had no idea like different McDonald's had different menu items. There's so many like interesting facts about McDonald's that I didn't know until I started listening to the YouTube videos on it and then watching the founder. And I think for anyone who has a dream of owning a business, they should definitely check out businesses that started at like very humble beginnings and like blew up to see what their blueprint is. When you watch someone like a leader in any industry, if you want to go like in the same way as them, I think you should study their path. Same thing as in acting. So McDonald's Coca-Cola, they say that a lot of people think that McDonald's Coca-Cola tastes a little bit different than like say like buying one at a gas station or at the supermarket. And they believe it's because the Coke syrup is delivered in stainless steel tanks to preserve its freshness. It's in other places it's transported in plastic bags. So I guess this stainless steel it kind of like preserves its freshness by using steel instead of plastic. Yeah, but there's a lot of interesting facts on it. I had no idea there's mixed spaghetti. But okay, you guys, I think throughout the day I'll give you guys some more interesting facts. We're gonna try to hit the road because it's an 88-minute drive. So usually when I start heading that way, they'll start giving me customers. Did any of you guys have McDonald's today? I had McDonald's last night and I really wanted to get the McGriddle, but unfortunately McDonald's stopped serving breakfast at 11 a.m. So I had to get another fish fillet, and then I used the McDonald's app and I got some free French fries. I was so tempted to get a Coke, but I used my coffee maker at home and I made some Snickers flavored coffee. And I picked up this coffee from Ralph's. All right, we're gonna hit the road, you guys. Thank you for joining my stream. I appreciate everyone who hits the thumbs up. Thank you for blessing my stream with your presence. Thank you so much. All right. It's a beautiful day out here in Los Angeles. It's 64 degrees. I really should have made a left, but There's no way I could jump those 4 lanes. You don't eat McDonald's. They also use beef flavoring for their fries, and the ones. What? They use beef flavoring for the fries? Let me see. And the ones, they don't sell salads. Okay. I didn't know they use beef flavoring for their fries. There's a lot of controversy on McDonald's. There's a documentary made on it. What's it called? McSize Me? I forgot what it's called. But basically there's studies showing like how a lot of people like gain a lot of weight and are unhealthy from eating McDonald's every day. So I definitely don't eat McDonald's every day. I just did it because last night I was starving, and today I wanted the McGriddle for breakfast. They used to use what? Let me see what you got here. Beef tallow? What's that? They don't sell salads. Yeah, they don't. I haven't really. Well, I think they only have. If they have salads, I think they're only chicken salads, and I'm a pescatarian, so it doesn't really do me any good either. I just eat their fish fillet and French fries and a Coke and maybe a pie or ice cream. I don't eat the burgers at all. I used to like their McChicken, and I used to be a huge fan of the Big Mac. But I wanted to save animals' lives, so that's why I no longer eat all this stuff. Cheaply manufactured, so of course it's unhealthy. Yeah, they have like, they're not the fastest at making burgers, but they are pretty damn fast. I think Wendy's has the quickest burger, according to that fact sheet I found. But I do think it's cool that the business owners, they set up like different stations, and it's ran like industrial, like, so they have like different stations to go from one place to another, like a factory basically. And they one of the brothers went and lied to a business, said that he wanted to do an interview, and what he did was looked at how they used one of their machines, and he took that idea and created this dispenser that dispenses like the ketchup and the mustard like in a quick, fast pace and always an even amount. So they were pretty slick too. Yeah, I think, what is that? What's that documentary called? Is it McSize Me or something like that? But I just can't believe that that man, Kroc, had no conscience about ripping them off. Don't ever do a handshake deal. I've heard of that before. Like, I took paralegal classes, but watching that show and realizing like why I will never do a handshake again. You could get ripped off out of millions, like hundreds of $1 million. So now you guys better ask for everything in writing, my God, and a witness too, probably. I don't know, is San Bernardino considered different county then? Because I'm in the Los Angeles County. I think it is. I don't, is that Riverside or? I'm originally from Phoenix, Arizona, you guys. I don't think San Bernardino is still considered Los Angeles. But yeah, we got a good 80 minutes to get there, 76 miles. I just found it pretty fascinating. I just want to go check it out, see where they started, and you know, I might be inspired. And they said it's supposed to be like nostalgic. I mean, Ray Kroc stole their name basically, it was saying in the founder that they have like a large amount, I think, of real estate McDonald's does. Even though their restaurant is like widely known, I think probably the land that they're on is worth even more. Let me see what else I can tell you guys about it. They've had different clowns as their mascot throughout the years. They've had other characters that they've changed out. They used to have like a hamburger that had a face. I think that was their first logo, and we'll probably see it there. But they switched that one out as well. And the yellow arches were used to create, for architecture, to lure more people in with those bright yellow arches. And some say that there might be like a sexual meaning to the yellow arches that are shaped like an M. I haven't did the research on that, so I'd like to know what that's supposed to mean. If you guys have any more information or interesting facts on McDonald's, you guys are welcome to put it in the comment section. It could be good or bad. We're just discussing McDonald's all in general. I really want to know, big reason I'm going there, I want to know what ends up happening to the brothers. I know one was like really sickly. Were they able to survive off that $1 million? Did they create a new business after that? Were they still able to live a good life after that? That's what I want to know. What happened to these brothers with their $1 million? A lot of traffic. So we're going to be on the I-10 East for a while. Happy Sunday. I was watching church earlier. Oh, another interesting fact about McDonald's. This person's not looking at me. That they were investors in Chipotle, and they owned Chipotle for a long time, and they decided to sell their shares so they could focus on McDonald's. They invested in Chipotle when there was only 12 stores, so I found that interesting too. I had no idea that McDonald's used to own Chipotle. Did you guys know that? Ray Kroc's second wife, because he divorced his first wife, and he was an asshole. He didn't want to give any of his shares to his first wife. And once I listened to these business people, they're kind of scary. Like, he told his attorney to do whatever it took to get the McDonald's brothers out of the deal. I think some people will kill for your invention, or even the system that they ran their McDonald's, like how they have the different stations. I think that was really like important for McDonald's, because they created a system where they made those hamburgers super fast. So he stole their idea, their name, everything. There's a lot of greedy people in this world. And they could be dangerous too. Yay, we got our first customer. Yay, yay, yay. I don't know what my camera looks like. The temperature or something. Maybe my glasses, I don't know. Probably the lighting. But yeah, we're gonna pick up somebody. They're like 7.4 miles away. Did you guys already have lunch? These French fries taste good too. So last night and this night, the fries actually taste good. They tasted salty. Sometimes I go to McDonald's and it feels like they don't have no salt at all on the French fries. I know salt is not that healthy for you, but every once in a while I crave some salt. That to me is what makes their fries taste good. But you're telling me there's beef flavoring on it? I have no idea. So I might be cheating by eating these fries if they have beef flavoring on them. I might have to reconsider buying their French fries now that you told me that. I didn't know that. I'm going to have to look into that. Because does that harm the cows if it has beef flavoring on it? The whole reason I'm a pescatarian is because I don't want to harm the animals. And I'm not all the way disciplined. I'm not a vegetarian. I still eat fish and seafood and eggs. It's a process. To become a pescatarian, I first gave up chicken because it's my favorite. It was my favorite meat to eat. So I was like, if I could give up chicken, I could give up beef, and that's what I did. The first year, I got rid of chicken out of my diet. The following year, I gave up hamburgers. And I never really liked pork that much. Or turkey. Turkey to me is kind of dry, so those were really simple to just not eat anymore. Fish, I still eat like tuna and these fish fillets, and I like crab and lobster. But even those kind of gross me out sometimes because I know shrimp's not supposed to be good for you. I think it has cholesterol. And lobster is a bottom feeder. And some people compare it to a roach. So I kind of get disgusted once I know more about these animals. So maybe one day I'll become a vegetarian. But as of now, no. It's a process for me anyways. Oh, I thought I had a customer. I think they declined or hit cancel after all. So we'll just keep driving and see if we see any other rideshare customers. Got my fish fillet. I like tore up already. So I was listening to the founder, and Ray Kroc said that he really liked McDonald's name. Like the name to him like symbolized being American. Because his name I think is like Slavic or something like that. He says Kroc sounds Slavic. So I guess he didn't think that'd be like American sounding. So McDonald's sounded better. But once Ray Kroc died, his wife, you know, she had all his money, and she donated like I think billions of dollars to like National Public Radio and the Salvation Army. Man, his wife must have been lucky. The second wife got all the money. going to your favorite place, McDonald's, the first original McDonald's museum. You inspired all of this, Carl. The reason I'm checking out McDonald's, and I've been listening to their YouTube, and I watched the founder. You had McDonald's today? Cheers to us. What did you have? The other day you cheated with the Super Mac. I got a fish fillet and some French fries. I had McDonald's 2 days in a row. I usually don't do that. A Big Mac. Big Mac was my favorite. I'm excited about checking out this original McDonald's. I'm really upset with that Ray Kroc. When I first watched the YouTube, I thought like, oh, they just sold their rights to McDonald's. He bold-faced lied to them. You had it on Friday? Let me see what you said. Oh, we got heavy traffic right here. I hope you're not telling me you have their competitor. Super Max on Friday. You're such a traitor. Not just playing. I'm just joking with you. I'm gonna put the air on because last time my phone like overheated. If it does that, we might have to restream again. Do you know what happened to the McDonald's brothers? I just know one was ill and they got their $1 million. What happened to them after that? Did they set up some new businesses? I hope they did something worthwhile with their money. That is so disappointing. And it makes me scared of some business people. They'll do anything to keep your money. I'm like, oh my God. He should have did the right thing and like split it with them or something. Some say he's a good businessman, Ray Kroc, because of his vision and everything. It's just unfortunate that's what ended up happening. This man who sold milkshake mixers got rich off those two brothers. See, like, whenever you travel, like, from here to Arizona or any of these outskirt cities, like, downtown LA is when we get all this traffic. We're going to be driving for 67 minutes at least. That's how long it takes to get there. Hopefully I'll get some customers so that way I make my gas money. If not, oh well. But hopefully I do. More than likely I do. I can't believe I'm going back out this direction. Like, we just filmed a movie like a week ago, and I was out in San Bernardino there. Well, out in that direction, like kind of far out. But yeah, that's why I love California. Like, there's a lot of first businesses here. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but my grandmother used to tacos or whatever, burritos, whatever, and then she would give us this hot sauce. It's called El Pato hot sauce, and I love it. It's a little can of hot sauce with a duck on it, and like my family loves that hot sauce. So one day I was out here on set of another film project, and I was walking around and I seen it says El Pato plant. So once again, Los Angeles or California is home to like a business that I grew up like eating or using the El Pato hot sauce. So a lot of businesses come from here. And Baskin Robbins too. Do you guys have Baskin Robbins ice cream out in Ireland? We have Baskin Robbins, which is known as 31 flavors of ice cream. But their first stores opened up over here too. And they have a super delicious ice cream cake. I usually for my birthdays go get an ice cream cake from them. I'm in love with Baskin Robbins as well. Are any of you guys business owners? I took business classes and have a small pastry business. I did notary and paralegal, so those are all like having your own business as well. And have some online businesses where I sell things like clothes and jewelry online. And I'm hoping to expand my businesses this year. It's kind of scary though, because once you hear stories like this, you're like, oh God. You definitely need a team that knows what they're doing and you can trust them. You have to have a good accountant, or else if the accountant gets mad at you, they can screw up your books, your entire books, and you'll be in runs. You'll be destroyed. I was listening to church today, and one of the pastors was saying, like, he was asking, like, why some people don't want to work for somebody. He was basically saying, like, it's really not, like, godly to sit up there and not want to work for somebody else. And I disagree with that. I believe, like, after you've worked for companies for so many years, you should be able to venture off and run your own business. Because they say if you own your own business, you make at least 8 times more than working for someone. And I met another gentleman who sells stuff out of warehouse over here in Los Angeles. And he says you make at least 8 times more. He said he makes way more than 8 times of what his other job was. That to me is inspiration. I'm sure it doesn't always work out like that, because I hear that like a lot of businesses fail the first year. But what Ray Kroc used to listen to some like tapes, and this man was speaking like positive words and was telling him that you have to be persistent. And that's what Ray Kroc was persistent. Okay, Carl. Can't wait to see you then. How's the weather where you're at? It's like 75 degrees here. Our weather is crazy. Like one moment it's raining, like pouring down rain, and now it's nice and sunny. I love living in California, despite some of the rough areas. Rainy and windy, oh gosh. I love rain, but not so much the wind. I don't like being cold. The rain is so romantic though. I'd be cuddled up in the house all day long. Do you guys have a fireplace? I don't have a fireplace, but I wish I did. Those mountains look like they have snow on them up ahead. They're white on the top. Oh, this trip radar. No wonder I can't hear them. Oh, it's outside my preference area. No fires in an apartment. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't mess with fire too much. I think about it though. There's some other like fireplaces, I forgot what they're called. I think they're LED light fireplaces. They're not like real fireplaces, but I think they warm up. And they look like a fireplace, but they're not an actual fireplace. Have you seen one of those? We went up to this guy's house and he had one before. I thought that was pretty interesting. Route 60. We gotta jump over here like we're going to Pomona. I didn't know if my friend Brittany was working today or else I would have had her come with me. She might be working at the SoFi Stadium today or doing her homework or in a coma because last night she went to a quinceanera. We're going to the 60 East. Let me see what else I learned about McDonald's. I cannot believe they own Chipotle though, or they did. I want to know, like, the people that run McDonald's, are they related to the family still? To Ray Kroc's family? What a crock of shit. Just that is horrible. I'm sorry. If he would have did that to me, I think family members would have went and beat him up. I don't know how he got away with that. It sounded like he was going to meet Ronald Reagan too in the Founder movie. He was saying that he's in his late 50s. Ronald Reagan was in his 50s when he became like president or went into politics, and then Ray Kroc said the same thing. He was like in his 50s and became the founder, the owner of McDonald's. So not everything happens when you're in your 20s or your 30s. Some people might not be successful till their 50s or 60s or later. It's interesting how business people, like, a lot of times have to sacrifice their family. They don't get to spend time with their family because they're so, like, persistent on chasing their career goals and stuff like that. And that's how Ray was. I think that's why his first wife was tired of him, because he was always focused on the next thing. Like, he's really career or goal oriented. I noticed that a lot too, because I do this job. I meet a lot of successful businessmen, and a lot of them are single because they just like on their goal or their business. But it kind of gets sad when they get older, because they don't even have like no children to help them with their luggage. They have no family members to walk them in the door or anything. So I don't know. It's something really to think about. Do you want your career, or do you want a family? Can you have some type of what is it called, balance between family and a career? Find a video on McDonald's, some interesting facts, so I don't have to do all the talking. Interesting facts on McDonald's.
Interesting facts on McDonald's. Today with the tax expert who's just right for your situation. They'll do your taxes from start to finish, and you can work with the same expert year after year with TurboTax Live Full Service. Hand off your tax.
to hook up my tablet. Bluetooth. Setup. Phone. Bluetooth. Bluetooth connection. I think it's this one. Connect. Not one customer yet. I don't know what's going on here. Has been connected, so we are now good to go, supposedly. Now I can play my video.
That will shock you. 1 in every 8 Americans have been hired by McDonald's.
I worked at McDonald's because that place was whack.
When you first reach working age, what's more freeing than being able to make your own money? No longer having to rely on your parents for cash, a part-time job is perfect for generating a few bucks to buy whatever you want. Within reason, of course. For many teens, the first taste of the working world is being hired in some capacity at a fast food restaurant. McDonald's just so happens to be the most popular destination for teens looking for their first job. In fact, chain. The franchise currently has 1.8 million employees worldwide, making McDonald's one of the world's biggest employers. With numbers like that, it seems you'd be hard-pressed to find a person who hasn't worked for the Golden Arches. Would it shock you to find out that those who have donned the McD's uniform include Pink, Jay Leno, Mark Hamill, and Jeff Bezos, among many others? How many of your own friends can call themselves former employees? More people eat at a McD's each day than the population of the UK.
Wow, so I guess Lee Harvey Oswald never shot Kennedy? No, he shot Mayor McCheese.
It's safe to say that McDonald's has a pretty devoted fan base, and the likelihood of they running into someone who hasn't eaten at the famous chain at least once is pretty slim. With tens of thousands of locations across the planet, it's easy to see how the burger chain has managed to create a sizable customer base. And we're talking big. In fact, McDonald's has more customers ordering from its restaurants each day than the entire population of the United Kingdom.
You have your own McDonald's?
You know, the combined countries of England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. To be exact, over 60 million devoted customers around the world have a Big Mac or some other tasty menu item each and every day of each and every week. Now that's a lot of satisfied customers. McDonald's is the world's biggest toy distributor.
And all I could think was, I haven't had a McRib in forever.
McDonald's is the biggest fast food chain on the planet, serving up more burgers than any other chain out there. However, they also happen to be the world's largest distributor of toys as well. About 1.5 billion toys annually, to be exact. Yeah, that's billion with a B. One of the secrets behind McDonald's success has been its ability to appeal to kids. With a large portion of their marketing directed at children, McDonald's managed to become a restaurant kids love to frequent. The tasty food, the red and yellow clown, and fun side characters, and of course, the toys. The burger chain introduced the Happy Meal back in 1979, and the fun-filled children's meal came complete with a shiny new toy inside the box. The Happy Meal toy usually has tie-ins with hit movies, or is simply a flavor of the month item that kids can't get enough of. Either way, the result is that both children and McDonald's all have smiles on their faces.
You guys see the mountains back there?
One of these people uses the new Colgate Total Active Prevention System. It's 15 times more effective at fighting the root cause of many oral health problems. As for the other guy,
Sarah, good luck.
be dentist ready with Colgate Total.
Did young Suzanne ever make a money mistake? Did she ever? Welcome back to another episode of Richer Lives, the show that teaches you how to use money to live your best life. I'm Vivian Tu, aka Your Rich BFF, and today I'm sitting down with your favorite influencer and blogger, Suzanne Hendricks.
Hello, my rich people.
Maybe not so much. The golden arches are more recognizable than the cross.
That is crazy.
McDonald's restaurant. I never heard of it either.
Images, symbols, and logos are an all-important aspect of marketing and generating brand awareness. The Nike swoosh and Apple's depiction of a bitten apple are both instantly recognizable. However, as iconic as these logos are, neither are as recognizable as McDonald's golden arches. Just how recognizable is the burger chain's logo? How about more recognizable than the Holy Cross? Yes, McDonald's iconic logo is more recognized around the world than the symbol for Christianity.
Stand out when you're driving by. Golden arches.
That's a mind-blowing realization that those yellow golden arches, which are synonymous
Branding,
with the
that's
mega
some
chain,
good
are
branding.
actually more widely recognized than one of religion's most famous symbols. A new McDonald's opens every 4 hours.
Oh my
Every time I take
god.
some to McDonald's too, they're always like, oh, I've been here forever.
If you haven't noticed, there seems to be a McDonald's almost everywhere. You can find McD's in malls across the country, standalone restaurants, and even in Walmart stores. In fact, McDonald's opens up a new location every 4 hours.
That's
which is no
insane.
surprise, as the burger chain is the most popular chain on the planet. Currently, McDonald's has about 38,000 locations around the planet, and knowing the franchise erects a new restaurant
There goes the
at a rate of
McDonald's
6
right there.
locations a day, it's not surprising that the Golden Arches is just about everywhere you happen to look. First time here? Then show us some love and hit that subscribe button. Hey, it's cheaper than a Big Mac. Now back to business. The Queen of England owned a McDonald's.
I've always needed for emergencies.
So do I. In 2022, the world lost Queen Elizabeth II, making it all the way to the age of 96.
I'm working,
The
but
Queen
saw
was
your-
revered by some
wanted
and
to
an
say
iconic
hey.
monarch
Thank
and
you.
symbol of England. But who would have thought that the Queen
Thank you, Sonny.
once owned a McDonald's? Well, sort of. The image of the late Queen Elizabeth
Yes.
II making her way into a McDonald's,
A lot of
with scepter in hand,
interesting
while ordering
information.
a 20-piece McNugget is definitely an odd one.
We're
Although
going to the
that
museum.
sauce on the Royal Crown,
The McDonald's
there's
first
an image. Okay, so
store
basically how this
museum.
came about is through the purchase of a piece of land that the McDonald's in question sat on.
Look, the hamburger wasn't a big seller, so there's not much.
So while the Queen was not flipping burgers in the kitchen, she was more like the landlord. No word on whether the newly crowned King Charles is planning to purchase a Burger King. We'll just have to wait and see.
Thank
Their
you.
food
I
is
love
as addictive
emojis.
as a narcotic.
Heroin, coke, crack, codeine, oxys, perps, bikes.
Undoubtedly, McDonald's food is tasty. In fact, some might say that biting into a Big Mac, a chicken nugget, or nibbling on a few crispy golden fries is the equivalent to a food high. This is actually not far from the truth,
Oh,
as the
no.
tasty treats served up by the Golden Arches are addictive. However, calling McDonald's food addictive is more than just an understatement.
My
Research
face-
conducted on food served up at McDonald's has shown that it is as addictive.
My face feels oily after eating their french fries. I'm not gonna lie. My nose feels like all oily from it.
Addictive as cocaine. Yes, cocaine. You know, the highly addictive, highly illegal substance
Oh,
that
maybe
sits
that's
very
my lip gloss.
prominently
I
in a
don't know.
large pile on Tony Montana's desk. In all seriousness, the food's addictive properties come from a combination of excess sugar and other refined carbohydrates that light up the same pleasure centers of the
Ooh.
brain that the notorious narcotic does. So
Uh-oh.
keep that in mind the next time you visit Ronald and the gang.
They got us on
McDonald's
drugs.
makes over $75 million per day.
Mm.
You could fill my house out of stacks for 100
Per day, my
McDonald's
God.
generates a lot of cash. This should come as little surprise.
That's
as
why
the
I
Burger
gotta
Chain
create
is the
my own
biggest fast
business.
food franchise on the planet. However, it may come as a
Jesus
surprise
Christ.
just how much money the franchise generates in a single day.
My
McDonald's
God.
makes well over $75 million in one day. That
Woo!
massive number doesn't simply come from their food, however. A major part of the cash made by the mega burger chain is from rent, as the company owns most of the land that each franchise sits on.
That's what I'm about to do. I'm buying me some land.
It's over at 10:30. Really? Yeah, I thought it was 11.
In fact, McDonald's is the largest owner of retail property in the world and generates roughly 82% of its revenue from rental fees from franchisees. We knew the chain was well known for its McNuggets, but it's the restaurant's McLandlord status that really brings in the cash.
Is that crazy?
Their French fries contain over 15 ingredients.
Oh my God,
Welcome to
15?
McDonald's. May I take your order, please?
That's a lot.
Sometimes it can feel like there's no way out of treatment-resistant depression. You take one
Can you guys see the
antidepressant
mountains?
after
They look
another
like they have
and
snow.
They aren't working for you. It's like you're going in circles. Turn to a different choice. Spravato is the first FDA.
Fries are not a complicated dish. This is definitely true of most fries, such as the
There
ones
goes
you make at
McDonald's
home. A
right
little
there on
salt,
the
some cooking
billboard.
oil, and of course a
They're
few
on the
potatoes.
billboard over there,
Before
too.
you know it, you have yourself some golden crispy fries, right? Well, if you're a McDonald's
Disneyland,
French
too.
fry, there are a few more ingredients than just the average spud. McDonald's famous golden fries go beyond the norm with 15 separate ingredients contained in their fries. That's even more than Colonel Sanders' secret blend of herbs and spices. A few of these extra ingredients are hydrogenated soybean oil, hydrolyzed wheat, hydrolyzed milk, citric acid, dimethylpolysiloxane, dextrose, corn oil, sodium acid pyrophosphate, and tertiary butyl hydroquinone. Yum, just makes the mouth water, right? Sometimes it's best not to think about this kind of thing and just enjoy. McD's hamburgers are somewhat of a Frankenburger.
Standing in the middle of a burger rain.
Okay, this one definitely needs an explanation. Whether it happens to be the Big Mac, Quarter Pounder, or any other signature burger, McDonald's delicious patties are not exactly made with beef from the same cow.
You know what I'd really like?
Tell me.
A cheeseburger.
First off, let's discuss how the patties are made. The beef patties consist of parts from several cows, about 4 to 5 to be exact, which are then mixed together and formed into patties before eventually becoming the beef in that Big Mac you were just about to bite into. So the next time you lock your eyes on a McDonald's burger, try not to picture the many cattle that make up your patty. Their Caesar salad is higher in calories than their hamburgers.
Oh my
What
God.
the hell is in this salad?
When talking about healthy food and fast food chains, the two don't normally go together. Fortunately, for those who love a good fast food run, many, if not all, have added some form of healthy option to their menu. McDonald's was one of the first chains to do so, adding a line of wraps and salads to the menus in the 2000s.
The ranch.
Unfortunately, the McDonald's Caesar salad happens to pack quite the wallop in the calorie
Hey, the
department.
Star
In fact, their
Dashes.
version of the iconic salad has more calories than their hamburger.
We're on a road trip to the very first original McDonald's out in San Bernardino. So we're listening to facts about McDonald's. Hopefully you're having a better day than this morning. They better quit picking on my friend Eric. I'll jump through the internet and snatch them up. Woohoo! 125, we're moving on up. Thank you, the Star Dashes. You gotta come visit California one of these days. You guys would like it here. Disneyland. Here we go. So this McDonald's museum is free. So that's pretty cool. I was like, free? I'm there. Did you say free? I'm coming then for sure. What happened to my video? Let me find it again, because I know you guys just want to hear all about McDonald's.
Try to keep that in mind when you enter your local McDonald's with the idea of healthy eating on your mind,
Okay.
at least when your eyes
He
have
said, yeah, I'm doing okay. Just tough sometimes on, let me see this live chat on the psychological mind about when people are constantly beating you down. Yeah, them bastards, block them. Why I don't come here. I don't need to to hear all that. Exactly, just block their ass. I had to get rid of a lot of friends. And my friend, she's been sober for 17 years now. So your friends can either bring you down or they can elevate you. If my friends are negative, I stop hanging around them. That's what I learned. I used to let people stay around me for too long. And a lot of times they're like secretly don't really like you or have issue with you. If you don't like me, you don't have good things to say, then get the hell on. Block their ass. Get some new friends. That's what I learned. I'm like, my intentions usually are to take my friends with me and do things together, but some of them are freaking snakes. Some don't really have like loyalty. They're loyal to themselves. They don't care about you. They're not real friends. They're just around to see what they can get. That's why I'm usually by myself half the time. Shit. We always got the creator, right? If there's no one else, there's the creator. And so
To be fixed on the mighty Caesar. The Shamrock Shake is kind of a sham.
oh no.
What does the Shamrock Shake
I saw
taste
it last night and I wanted to try
When
it.
St. Patrick's Day rolls around, many of us head out and embrace our inner Irishness. The green derbies and Irish flags show up in supermarkets, dollar stores, and restaurants and pubs, making the month of March all about the Emerald Isle. But of all the St. Patty's Day traditions, the tastiest is undoubtedly...
I need people with a positive outlook. I know that's right. And I'm not listening to advice. That's why I don't give advice. Advice is okay. Just every time I press it, it takes me to like I'm trying to report you or something. I'm just trying to look at it. You have to follow through what they're saying. It's your life at the end. Exactly. No one's in your shoes but you, Eric. You gotta do what's good for you. I totally agree. I took like some classes in college, and one was like where we build a production set, and the gentleman there, it was so cool because we see him just building the set. Then he tells us he's also an actor. And so one of our assignments was to go see him act. You see how he was behind the stage and he was on stage. That was the blueprint. So we went and seen him at the play, and one of the points, or what would you say? The main point of the play was like, take the good and leave the bad. Like if someone has some good advice and it makes sense, take the good. If they're giving you some bullshit, leave it behind. So I'll always remember that as a lesson I learned like over 20 years ago, but it's so true. I wish all my friends could go with me, but some of them will stab you in the back. Some are straight up mean. Some of them will have you in jail or prison or dead. So I've had people get in my car and tells me it's really important who you have surrounding you. It's so true. That's why a lot of people who are alcoholics, they have to hang around like people that are sober, or else these people will, if you're trying to get sober and they come give you beer, that's not really your friend. They're taking you back to a place that you're trying to leave. So it's good to have friends that are in the place that you want to be or doing good in life, so you can try to see what they did to get there. Maybe they can help you too. Oh yeah, just let you be. As long as you're not killing anybody. We're too old for that bullshit. You're you for a reason.
The Shamrock Shake.
So it doesn't like a new dance that kids are doing. It was a dance.
While this delightful treat is both nostalgic and satisfying, it's actually a bit of a sham. That's because the shake is more sugar than ice cream. In fact, the Shamrock Shake...
Are you guys still driving, Eric? Are you guys already at the house?
is mostly high fructose corn syrup with barely any dairy product in it. Topped with whipped cream and a cherry, the shake is then given its signature color, and there you have it. Also, isn't actually, it was born in Connecticut. McD's vegan-friendly food may not be so vegan-friendly.
Oh, no.
That's not vegetarian. Vegan, you can't even cook while a chicken is watching.
Vegetarians, as well as vegans, are a demographic that McDonald's hasn't overlooked. In fact, the mega chain has made it abundantly clear that their menu comes complete with a variety of vegan-friendly items. Or does it? You would think that French fries and other menu items containing potatoes would be fairly safe for those who happen to be vegan, but you'd be wrong. Back in 2001, it was revealed that McDonald's adds beef flavoring to the fries.
Oh, that's what Mike the Bike Dasher just told us.
Despite the claim that the fries were only cooked in vegetable oil, this led to the franchise.
Stardashin said, I try to be as nice as possible to people, but when they bother me and nag me, I snap on them. I snap at them. Hey, I don't blame you. I was kind of raised in a family that they nag. Oh my God. And I had a friend like online that was married. She's no longer married, unfortunately, because I thought she gave great advice. But she basically said, no man wants a woman who nags. And I don't know if men nag too, but I'm like, that really sat with me too. I'm like, who wants to be around someone who's always nagging and bothering them? No one, really. Let me have my space. I try to listen to like the bits of advice that people give us. You know, how some things go in people's ear and out the other. If someone gives me some good advice, I try to listen. It may save my life or help me to do better in life, help me to prosper. I've always been like that. I try to listen when it's good advice. Not no crazy stuff.
Being sued. To make matters worse, some
I won't go live. Go live and just don't tell them you're live or block them. I'm trying to tell you. At the end of the day, shoot. I know some people will be like, oh, you don't have a lot of people watching. I don't give a damn. Some people might watch replay, or if nothing else, like it might be like you know how a lot of people, their parents pass away and they didn't get to interview them or nothing? This might be something for like future generations to look at, like grandkids, great-grandkids. So, I don't have to have 1 million people. I do it for my own reason, you know. At me because I don't take their advice because they can't control me, right? I know that's right. I-10 East. Let me make sure I'm in the right. I hope they don't come to my channel with that shit anymore. He said it's ridiculous. They're pissed. Yeah, why do they care so much about your damn life? Jesus Christ. They better leave you guys alone. Just focus on you and your family and your dreams and goals, Eric. Don't worry about them people. Especially if they ain't paying your bills. If they're not paying your bills, I really don't care. Oh my God, you're still at work, Canadian? I'm still rolling. I haven't had one customer. Like earlier it said I had a customer and then it booted out. The Stardashins, Eric said, hey Corey. Thank you everybody who's sitting here on my stream. We got 36 more minutes till we get to the first original McDonald's. So the McDonald's first started off as a barbecue spot. And then they changed their menu later on. I think like 7 years later to hamburgers. Corey said, hope it gets better. You'll be fine, Eric. I don't know who's bothering you, but they better leave you the hell alone. I wonder what that little thing is on the trailer on the back of this truck. Hey, Yeg, how are you doing, Yeg? Look at the difference in the weather. It's 75 degrees right here. Tell Eric if you stop eating now, you will save money. Oh my God. What? Who said that? What are you guys talking about? What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? This hell alone, it's my life. I do what I want. I know that's right. If you stop eating, you'll save money. What are we talking about, you guys? You know what? I bought some burritos the other day and I ate them all. I ate them at the house, so today that's why I'm back to fast food. Who's Eric? He's one of the Stardashians. Canadians grinding it out at the W2 on the Sunday. And I'm trying to get a damn customer. Not one customer so far. But it's okay. Sometimes it just doesn't pan out. That means we'll get to the destination quicker to go see the museum. And I can still get some coming back. I like doing this, visiting new places. No worries, Corey. Yeg. Yeg, are you done for the day or are you still doing deliveries? Hey, we got 7 people on here. Whoop, whoop. Hey, can you guys do me a huge favor since we're going to McDonald's? Can I get some emojis like with some French fries in the comment section or a burger, pie, cherry pie? So to the pay. What's it say? Tomorrow is the start day here, so 2.5 times. Oh, okay. To the pay. Do you mean 2.5 hours to the pay, or it means you get more money today? Oh, I see what you're saying. The Stardashians. Holiday. Oh, yeah, that's right. It is a holiday out here. President's Day. They're talking about eating out. Oh, God. Now they're telling you when to eat and not eat. I might go out later, Yeg said. Okay, Yeg. I think it's crazy. Like, people go home and then they come back. Carl said only moderators can do emojis. Are you serious? Only the moderators can do emojis? Is that true? I don't believe that. Is that serious? Family day for you, huh, Canadian? That's good. You guys